creating opportunities for open dialogue with teachers and families about family engagement, I hope to establish ideas that promote home literacy practices. Teachers and families sharing and reflecting on the school-wide use of home journals and take-home books in a bag would help us to refine our practices in teaching reading and writing at school, and also help to motivate students to engage more readily in these activities at home. Discussing variations on connecting with families through reading the text Literacy in the Welcoming Classroom by JoBeth Allen would encourage possible differentiation among teachers and not conforming to that one-size-fits-all mentality of teaching and learning. This text offers many ideas on how to engage families at home in studying, such as studying a social theme, reading literature both at school and at home around that theme, discussing ideas, sharing through writing activities, and culminating in an end project which could include visual presentation, songs, poems, etc. Partnering with families, as discussed in this text, involve noticing issues important to the learning community and encouraging families to have open dialogue about big ideas of socialization. So differentiation is important among classrooms since we service different families and students. Sharing my own experiences and successes in using the home journals this past school year with teachers could set a precedent for other teachers to try those home journals or look at ways in which they are currently using the home journals in their own classrooms. I experienced a real connection with many families and students through using home journals and reading their entries, viewing pictures or photos, listening to students explain their story. I learned about their family values and traditions. During the second part of the school year, I modified the use of the journals to make them more interactive between home and school. Students engaged in writing and drawing about a familiar book that we read at school. Then families were encouraged to comment directly on the page students completed at school, as well as write about a book that they read together at home. Giving families choice on what to read and write motivated my students to respond to their reading, which increased their comprehension skills too. My plan in continuing to use home journals and books in a bag is to connect the content and concepts for learning to current curriculum goals. For example, when working on personal writing, students will work on personal writing entries for their home journals, stories of family outings, playing with pets, etc. Placing a white label each week on the journal page with a possible prompt to write about that connects to the current mode of writing would help families to get started. Also, tying social concerns discussed in the classroom through experiences and literature could be shared on these white labels as possible journals.